I asked him five more before
interviews.
we break.
Oh, Cinco de Mayo. I thought that's what I thought.
Cinco de Mayo.
What does Cinco de Mayo have to do with this?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Well, I have not met either one of you, but I have to say that Three Amigos is just the most laughing I've done in a movie for a long time. And so that people will know right away, you're the heroine and you're the villain.
Bad guy.
Yes, Alfonso and Patrice. But you're a kind of different villain, I think, Alfonso, because you're the bad guy, but I didn't hate you all that much.
Thanks.
I mean, I didn't want you to do some of the things you were doing. So I'm wondering, did they consciously say to you, now, Alfonso, you have to be a little bit likable, or what did they say to you about your villain?
It was written in the script. It was a villain, as you said, very special villain, that the audience is supposed to hate him at the beginning and to love him at the end. So that was a challenge for an actor to play that role.
Indeed. What does El Guapo?
Guapo means handsome and brave. So I accepted it.
Sure. He loved it.
And Patrice, you've just done 2 movies before this.
I did one feature film in Mexico, but this is my first major motion picture commercially.
Yes. And so how did this come about for you?
Very quickly, very quickly. They had cast the role initially. They had an actress who was going to play Carmen, but she had conflict. Apparently she was doing a series, so she couldn't do it. I was in Mexico, and I came in the next day. I went in to read for scene. Also, my sister had gone along with me because we are the same age, the same category, and so we always were reading for the same part. And so we read the scene, and 5 minutes later, Landis, he comes out and he says, well, Benita, I'd like to offer you the part of Rosita, and Patrice, I'd like to offer you the part of Carmen. And it was very nice because we've always worked together in theater, but you know, in this business, it's very rare for family to work together in film. So it was nice. We sat there. We didn't say anything. John talked a little bit more about the film, and finally he turned to Jackie, the casting director, and he says, "Aren't they excited?" We just didn't know what to say, and we were.
Who was the actress who couldn't do it?
I don't know. I didn't ask. I didn't ask.
But Hispanic actress?
I would imagine so, because I know John he really went through a lot of effort to find appropriate people for these roles. He really did. He searched out a lot of talent.
Now, where do you live?
Right now I'm based in Los Angeles, but initially, well, I'm from New Mexico.
Yes.
Yeah.
And your home is where, Alfonso?
Right now, Mexico City.
And
I was born and raised there. So it's my city, my town.
yes.
Uh-oh, that town better be prepared. El Guapo, no?
How do you think Mexicans will react to the movie? And what I'm getting at is, you know, people in this country are just ultra sensitive anymore about anything that they can perceive as racist. And I'm wondering how Mexicans will perceive this. Will they find anything to be offended about?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they will think we are racist against the Three Amigos.
No, but that is one valid question. I think the people in this country might have more to say about it than people in Mexico. But as far as the parts, I think the one question that we've been getting is if it's a very stereotyped characters, especially for Latins in these roles. But the whole film is a stereotyped. All the characters are, and it's a comedy. So it's not just pinpointing one part.
Yeah, the Latin people in this country is in a struggle, a political struggle, to get better part of the society,
Sure.
let's say. And then when you get too political, you lose your sense of humor. And this is a comedy. Of course, I'm interested in politics, and I mean have a point of view, but we in Mexico, we have invented these stereotypes. John Huston directed The Treasure of Sierra Madre and took the character of Alfonso Bedoya from Mexican films. So we are used to this kind of roles, and we laugh about ourselves, no? That's normal in Mexico. So we don't see that.
I think that's the key, is to have a sense of humor, and
Absolutely.
especially when the intent is laughs and comedy.
Sure.
To go with it in
Sure.
in that vein. Well, again, it was wonderful meeting you both, and continued good luck to both of you in your careers. I think that from now on, people will know you people when you show up in another film. I think it's putting you, as we say, putting you on the map.
We hope.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
That was nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
Clear.
Okay.
You need to get your reactions off
okay.
this camera first.
and then I'll move to your cable.
Okay. I'm going to cheat it about here. Just some reaction.
Do you like the
Don't-
film?
Excuse me. Don't get me too close. Can you do it about this wide? Okay. Let's go.
Yes, yes.
Do you think it's going to be a success?
You saw the picture, right? Yeah. ¿Qué es el nombre de él? I forgot.
No, yo nunca lo supe.
No.
Sí, siempre
Frank.
Frank. Soy malísimo para los
Sí,
nombres.
¿no?
En otro idioma, ¿no? Es difícil acordarte. Lo tengo que ver escrito y asociarlo con él para recordarlo.
Okay, Bobbie, we'll take over your shoulder for your questions.
Okay.
And if-
What are we going to do now?
Okay, we're just going to get over the shoulder. Any questions to that?
All right.
if
Are
keep
you
yourself
still?
back the other way a little?
Are you an actress? No, never?
No, I'm a broadcaster. And I'm doing reverse questions, right?
Yeah.
But you're shooting over my shoulder.
Correct.
Okay. All right. And they don't need to do anything.
No.
Okay. Say when.
Go.
Alfonso, how do you think people in Mexico will? Alfonso, how do you think people in Mexico will react to this? Do you think that they will think there's any racism in this movie? Patrice, how did this
Okay, we're
role
clear.
come?
Thanks, Bobbie.
Thank you.
Pardon me?